Hey guys, I'm here at Grace Church in New York City with this beautiful Taylor and Boody instrument. Now, this instrument is kind of an anomaly because usually Taylor and Boody builds tracker organs, built for the German Baroque sort of style, playing Bach and all that repertoire. But this one was kind of built on the American symphonic style, which is not really Taylor and Boody's specialty, but they did a really good job, and I'm very pleased with their work. We'll start with the Great Division, and it'll sound very Baroque-like. We'll have a first open diapason. We have a second open. And it's very, before we move on, it's very interesting to mention that it looks like, an electronic console, but because the stop action is electric, but all of the keyboards are tracker action, which is very interesting. And also the pedal board, you can see it's designed very similarly off of a German Baroque pedal board. And you have all the pistons and you have your Swell shoes. There's no crescendo pedal on this organ. Then moving on, we have a 4-foot principal, 15th, and then all together, as you can see, it's very German-like, and then you add the mixture on top of that. Mixture V, the 5 rank, and then we have a 4 rank Scharf on top of that. And then for flutes, I forgot about the 16-foot double open diapason, so you can have 16-foot in the manuals. So it gives you a nice bottom. Then we have, for flutes, we have a 16-foot Borden. This 8-foot Spire flute. Kind of has a Fisk sort of quality to it. 4-foot Spitzflöte. Uh, 2 2/3 12th. And you can put that along with the diapasons as well. To give it a little more bite. And then we have a 17th, so you can create a cornet. And then we do have a cornet composé, so we have a full cornet 5 rank. And it stops at G. And then we have reeds. We have the double trumpet 16, very Germanic. And then we have the trumpet 8, and the 4-foot clairon. All together, you get this very interesting, almost Gottfried Silbermann Schnitger sort of character. And then all together, you can create a very nice chorus for playing Bach. Let me do this. So, you kind of have that nice Germanic character while still being eclectic and symphonic at the same time. Then next we'll have the choir division, which is right here. We will start off with the beautiful Flauto Dolce and Undimeres, which is right above us. Then we have a stopped diapason 8, which is basically like a Gaudet. Then we have the Principal Dolce. are these pipes right here. Yep. So you can do stuff like that. And then after that, we have a 4th octave. Oh, I forgot, that's one that doesn't work. Then we have a couple of ranks that aren't in yet. We have a Rohrflöte 4. Gemshorn 2. And then all together. Then we have a Larigot, which isn't in yet. Then we have a 16-foot Cor Anglais. And then an 8-foot Cremona. So, basically, if you want a nice chorus on the great, you could do something like this. So, then we have over here, we have the solo division, and we have some beautiful strings. We have the viol celeste, the viol d'orchestre and viol celeste. And then we have the gambas and gamba celeste. And then we have both of them together. And they did such a good job because they actually kind of imitate strings very well. Especially when you sub and super them, they're luscious. And then we have an 8-foot harmonic flute. A 4-foot flauto traverso. Then for reeds, we have a corno di bassetto 16. Orchestral oboe 8. With the tremulet. And then we have the Vox Shimano with the tremulet. And then you could put that with the strings and create a whole slush. That sounds pretty luscious, not gonna lie. Who knew Taylor and Boody could make some really luscious strings. Then we have 2 high-pressure reeds. We have an 8-foot harmonic trumpet and an 8-foot tuba. Very English, and then and then you could combine both of them together. So that's the solo division. Then over here we have the swell division, starting off with a 16-foot contragamba. And then an 8-foot solitional, 8-foot violin diapason, and then the solitional with the celeste, rose flute 8, open flute 4, facade principal 8, so that's the principal on the facade, wild flute 2, of course you have your Nazard and tierce as well, so you can create a nice cornet. And then we have a 2 foot 15th. So you can create a principal chorus on the swell. Mixture 5 rank. You can close it down. And then for reeds, we have a full battery here. We have a cornopian 8, oboe 8 with a tremulant, and then a contrabassoon, then all the 16, 8, and 4 all together. Then adding in the oboe, and then we have we can combine the celestes with the solo celestes and the vox. Put it all down on the grate. Swell to grate. Then we can do this, and you can create this luscious, luscious sound. And then we have 2 different kinds of pedal divisions. We have the choir pedal and we have the regular pedal. We have a 16-foot Borden in the choir pedal. Eight-foot cello. Eight-foot Spitzgedeckt. The Clarabella is not in yet. We have the 16-foot bassoon. Very quiet. And an 8-foot shalmai. All together. So it's nice, and it's nice because you can use it to accompany the choir, but it's not overpowering to the point where you can't hear the choir. So then we have the regular pedal, and we'll start off with the 16s. We have a 16-foot open diapason, 16-foot sub-bass, and a 16-foot violone. And then for our 8s, we have an 8-foot principal and an 8-foot spire flute. 4-foot 15, and then a 5-rank mixture. Then for our 32s, we have a 32-foot double open diapason. Excuse me, sorry. And what's cool about this is that those pipes for the double open diapason are in the back, up against that back wall on either side of the stained glass window. And then we have a 32-foot contra Borden, which is a resultant. And then for our 32-foot reeds, we have a 32-foot contra Ophicleide. absolutely massive. And then we have a 32-foot contrafagot. Which is a slight more mellow. And then we have for our 16s, 16-foot trombone, 16-foot fagot, and then 8-foot trumpet, very Germanic, and then we have a 4-foot clarion. And all together, you have this massive reed chorus. And then all together, when you add in the pedal, you get this insane sound. Absolutely massive. And then basically full organ, if I can bring it out here, we can do this, and then we can go over here, and this is basically what full organ sounds like. So it creates, you have that bit of Germanic bite in there, but you also have that American eclectic sound in there. So that's the tour of this magnificent instrument, and I hope you enjoyed.